Queen, I'm a queen, all eyes on me. I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen, all eyes on me. I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen, all eyes on me. I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen, all eyes on me. I'm a queen,
It's the queen of the south. Yeah, they call me Big Lotto cause of my bank account. How you know this pussy good? He said he heard word of mouth.
Alexa, turn the music off. Turn the music off. Alexa. She hard of hearing.
Oh shit.
Alexa, turn it off. Turn it off, girl. I'll tell you when to turn it back out. Good God, she thinks about herself and everything. Good evening, She Shackers, and thank you for tuning in to another night with me, A Queen, here in the She Shack Conversations. As usual, we will be getting started right away. So as you can see, we kind of dressed up today. I'm dressed up as Cleopatra, and we got Jackie Robinson here, and pretty soon we're gonna have a surprise in the She Shack. But happy Thankful Tuesday to everybody, and I am so happy that you guys have joined in with us tonight. We're going to be covering a lot of topics, so buckle in and get started. You know I will be talking about Kanye and the big controversial White Lives Matter movement. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about that. We're going to be talking a little bit about Tia. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right. Y'all know I'm country, but her last name Maury. The two twins. Mm-hmm. Where they getting divorced, and now the gossip is starting to creep out, and we are hearing information about him cheating on her and just could not keep his Peter in his pants. And we're gonna be talking about. We cannot ignore the fact that the Phillies is going to the World Series. We cannot ignore the fact of that. The Philadelphia Eagles is undefeated, so it is definitely a Philadelphia world these days. And we're going to be discussing that. But also, we're going to hit some serious topics because very soon we're going to be voting. And we're going to be voting for people, putting people of power in office. A lot of times people think the president is the most important person to vote for. But I'm here to tell you with some wisdom on my side. And if you just do a little bit of diligent research, you will find that the Senate and the Congress rule the world. So, with that being said, do not hesitate. Get out and vote. It's November the 4th. Go out and vote. There's early voting. If you say, I don't want to use my lunch break to spend it voting, you can do early voting.
Make sure you fulfill all the information, because if you do early voting, or if you do voting by mail-in, make sure that you because I am one of the representatives to register to vote. Make sure you fill out all the information. Do not leave anything blank, because this year, because of the fact that they did a lot of changes with the voting rules, and there's not a date on it, your vote will not be counted. So if your address is incorrect, your vote will not be counted. Make sure you stay within the dotted lines when you're filling out the little bubbles. Make sure you have accurate information on your voter ballot.
Okay, so she's gonna give us all this information because there's gonna be so much that's packed in. So I want you to make sure before we end the show that you give them all this information. How to fill out the ballot, stay in the dotted lines, make sure your address, all of those things. We're going to have her to give all that information, but I need you to look at the camera. Because it's not over here. It is over here. So the camera is over here, and this is where I need you to be situated in front of the camera.
I was talking to you.
No, but we're talking to each other, but we're also talking to our viewer. She over here. I'm like, who is over there? I don't see nobody over there. But seriously, guys, we will be discussing some important topics tonight, having a little fun because, in light of, it's the Halloween coming up or whatever like that. So we will be having some fun tonight. But I also wanted to share something with you guys because it is Thankful Tuesday. And I put a post up on Facebook. I'm not sure if I shared it on Instagram this time, so forgive me. Because let me just tell y'all how your girl has just been going so hard. Working, 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 working. The word is consistency. Consistency. And I have been behind the scenes consistently. I think this is day number, what's today's date? The 25th. So I've worked 24 straight days. I worked 22 straight days, had one day off, picked right back up and went right back to it. And now that's not bragging rights, because believe you me when I tell you a sister is tired, a sister is tired. But the word is consistency, and I've been trusting God for some big, big, amazing things. And I just wanted to tell y'all today how I was challenged with not getting discouraged and not feeling defeated, because I've been like so focused on being consistent. And it was a time in my life, no lie, I'm going to tell y'all, I was consistently inconsistent. I was the queen of consistently inconsistent. Go, stop, quit a job. Go, stop, quit. Like, it was always, to just be consistent and trying to find my home base and my space. So if you are like me, and you are maybe, not as seasoned in your faith, and your faith is still growing, and you still getting your footing and learning your place and developing your prayer life and getting to know God for yourself, and not on the coattail of a parent or a grandparent, but you're learning to know for yourself, and you get a little, you start to feel a little worn, when you feel that you're doing everything correctly, and not perfect, but correctly, and doing things correctly. And it seems like everything around you that you have been trusting God for, the miracle that you're waiting to happen, the pop for that business that you're waiting to happen, and it seems like it's not happening. I'm doing the work, but I'm not moving. Well, let me tell you, I also had to be reminded, because like you, I have been in that space too. I literally was in that space today, feeling like, okay, it doesn't seem like anything's moving. I'm working. And thank God for the people that He surround me with to remind me, even in the small movements, you're still moving. And sometimes God keep you still for a reason. And His reason you may not understand what the reason is, but you just have to trust the process. So that is my message to y'all tonight. Make sure that no matter what, be encouraged. I found my encouragement today in Psalms 36. I know my mom won't be looking at me like, girl, you is really reading this Bible. Yes.
No.
Yes, girl.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
Because I've been teaching. Because we've been teaching the books of Psalms for the whole month of October. Matter of fact, Pastor Chandler was just teaching it tonight as I was coming here.
So if you haven't familiarized yourself with it, or you're not really familiar, or maybe you just not really, that's not your thing. Maybe that's just not your thing. And I get that, because remember, I told y'all from the very beginning, this is not a religious platform, but I'm going to be transparent about what I got going on and what's working for me. And what has been working for me is trusting God for every single solitary thing. I'm talking about everything. Anything with the job, anything with the house, anything with the kids, anything with the family, anything with the friends. Every single solitary thing.
Really,
Everything.
that's a wonderful thing, because you got to realize, you try the Spirit by the Spirit, And I can truly say that in her defense, that I am seeing her being transformed. And the reason why I say I'm seeing her being transformed is because she speaks more and more and more about the Word. How she's, she started off with her prayer closet some time ago. I guess it's been about 2 years.
2 or 3 years now. Yeah.
She called me up on the phone and she was really excited that she had put a particular room in her home as her prayer room. And she told me that, Mama, you got to come see it, come see it, come see it. So as always, I journeyed right on over here and I took a look at it. And I was looking at some of her posts that she posted to herself. Love, success, encouragement, strength, build my marriage, pray, look after my family, look after my mother, pray for my brother, my niece, my nephew, my friends, my neighbor. She had all of these posts all over the place, and I asked her, I said, well, Vet, why you have all these stickers with all these writings on it? And she said, Ma, I read those. Those gives me encouragement. I'm trying to stay in my corner, as she say, because not putting her out there, but I done seen Yvette really transform because she, in her own right, is a little bit of a hellraiser. So, but she's beginning not to be that person. She's beginning to have more self-control. Instead of screaming and hollering and jumping up and down and raising her blood pressure and everybody else is around her, she's now beginning to corner off. I'm not going to say use corner, but I'm going to say she's being more reserved, and she pray and she look up to God for answers. She's learning how to let him fight her battles instead of her fighting her battles herself, and I'm very proud of that.
Let me tell y'all something. The greatest peace that I have found is when I decided to get out of my own way. Because I was in the way. I literally was almost to a point of driving myself crazy of trying to fix things on my own. Thinking that I could do it. Because, we have this thing of us women, strength, and we're strong, and we're resilient. And we are those things. But those don't come without charge, and it doesn't come without at sometimes a burden. And for me, it was like, everybody would be tugging. Everybody would be tugging, but it wasn't like they were purposely doing it. It was more like, that's what we're used to. Oh, I'm not sure, ask Mom. I'm not sure, call back. I'm not sure, ask back. And it wasn't just family. It was friends. It was colleagues. It was, it was a constantly pull and tug where I did not take the time to put me first, to understand that in order for those around me to get the best version of me, that I needed to preserve me. And I needed to make sure that I was all in one. Mind, body, spirit, soul, everything had to be on one accord. And it's like, I can't do this.
Well,
like,
I think a lot of it is sometimes when you're young, and at the time she, I'm talking about her 20s and 30s. Her 40s, I'm seeing the change, but her 20s and 30s, when you're going 99 miles an hour and everybody else is going 55, it's kind of hard for them to catch up when you're doing 99. But
that's a good analogy. That's a good analogy. Because
so,
I always was on 99.
Yeah.
99.
Yeah, everybody else was like, slow down, slow down. She was like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Right.
But now, I think a lot of it is, when you're going that fast, you don't have the opportunity to listen. And I used to tell her all the time, Vet, you need to learn how to listen. So now, since she's no longer doing 99, I think she's doing around 75.
I'm probably around 70.
Around 75. The legal limit. The legal speed. She's getting the opportunity now to slow down a little bit and listen.
Yeah.
And when you listen, when you listen, I'm going to use this analogy. This is something that I heard tonight on my way over here. When someone says that something has happened or somebody has done something to one of your children, you right on it, okay? And you're going to listen to what that child has said that somebody else done, and immediately you're going to jump to your own conclusion. But it's always two sides to a story. So you're going to listen and you're going to go because this is what your kid told me, and this is what they said, and nothing else. But that is not always the case.
Well, hold on.
So
I haven't graduated yet, and you got to be careful about how you handle it.
Look, my kids are. Let me explain it to you. And I feel the same exact way.
You got to be careful how you handle
my children. My kids are grown. Okay, my kids are grown, and I'm still that way. Okay.
Right.
I'm still
that way.
And
with the walking cane and all.
I'm gonna be that way. But the difference is now is that I would listen. And see, the thing of it is, I always told my kids, even when they was young, teenagers, whatever, I want you to tell me before somebody out in the streets tell me. Because if somebody out in the street tell me and you didn't tell me, then your ass is the one that's going to be in trouble.
Well, we're getting a little way away from the topic.
No, but I just wanted to put that out there, But for her, I'm very, I'm watching her grow. Okay, and I love what I see. I really do. I love what I see. I love her prayer life. I love that she's now have more self-control. Not total, but she has more self-control. And I love what I see. I love the love that she's pouring out of herself to others. I love her platform. And I always told her, don't stop.
I thank you for that, because I'm telling you, it is not as easy as what it seems, and some people may think, oh, we just turning this camera on TV.
No, it ain't easy.
And it's just just turn it on and just start blabbering about it.
No,
but it's really not that, because let me just say this: when this began, when this started to become a thing, I wasn't sure if I wanted it to be a thing. I was like, God, what we doing? Like, whoa. This is not what, wait a minute. I'm like, I'm a nurse. I do nursing stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then I found that when we start breaking ground and start talking about mental health, and we start talking about being sexually violated, even as on a male perspective, as well as on a female perspective, and we start.
Wait a minute, hold up. What is the music? Is that the presidential? Girl, shoot him. I don't know who we got. Who are you?
Donald Trump.
Donald,
yes, I am.
Is that you?
Yes.
I am too.
Happy to be at the She Shack today.
Donald, you can move those pillows and put them back there.
Thank you.
Oh, Jesus, help us.
How y'all doing?
Where your black glove at?
I don't have black gloves. Hey, black.
So,
So how's the She Shack going?
It's going just fine.
So, listen, you never know what's gonna happen on the She Shack. And
no, I'm getting ready to pour me a drink. Hold up a second. I don't know if y'all can see this. You see it?
don't need that. I want the black bottle.
No, okay. No, you really need that.
No, I want the black bottle.
I guess the shenanigans is getting ready to begin here on the She Shack.
Oh, Lord.
We have had the absolute pleasure. We got the ex-president Donald Trump sitting in with us tonight.
Yes, yes.
He's looking a little tanned tonight.
Well, you know, as orange as I can be. I fell asleep.
Oh, Jesus.
I had no idea.
Me neither.
So, Donnie,
Yes.
I heard that you are going to be testifying at the, with the committee for the January 6th woo law that happened, and
That's fake news. Fake news. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't testifying on nothing.
I mean, quite a few of your friends seem to be getting indicted and getting time in prison. And what are you doing, Donnie, to help them out?
I golf on Mondays, Thursdays, and the other time I'm in Dubai.
What you doing in Dubai?
Excuse my language. I'm grabbing her by the pussy.
Oh, Jesus. What you got to say about that? I think everybody is.
Oh gosh! Listen, if you have not joined in on the conversations
No, you need to
with
go
me
tell
and
somebody.
Queen in the She Shack, now would be a good time.
To go tell your friends to come.
Because you never know what's gonna happen in the She Shack.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
And we definitely got a treat. I don't know
So
about
Donnie, would you be running for, running for
Yes,
re-election?
yes. Vote for me. 2024. I'm running again.
Uh-huh.
They can't stop me. I'm in it again.
Well, do you really think that the voting polls and machines was rigged, Donnie?
Yes, yes, yes.
And
Absolutely.
so you supposed to be the president right now.
Yes, yes. They just wanted. What's her name?
Oh, she can't even think.
Yeah, the one with all the facelifts.
Nancy.
Nancy.
Watch how you talk about Nancy, Donnie.
Nancy always throwing in wrinkles and stuff like that.
Oh, throwing in wrinkles, is she?
Yeah, because she's sure losing them every month. Her and the Rocket Boy going up against me and all that, but
Oh, the Rocket Boy.
the Rocket Boy over there playing the Rockets over in North Korea.
Oh.
But in 2024, I'll be running again.
Will Putin be assisting you with winning?
No, I think I'm gonna go with Herschel Walker.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
sorry.
yes. Yes, he's great.
Great mind think alike.
Me and Herschel. Me and Herschel.
Oh, Lord,
If y'all never had a reason to get out and vote, let this be your reason
He just
right
gave you
now to
Yeah.
get out and vote. Because Donnie done came in here and it's a scandal.
Yeah,
It's a
sure
scandal,
is.
it's the truth. They framed me and got me out of their office.
Oh, did they now?
Now they want me to come testify.
So, Donnie, you didn't say grab him by the,
That was locker room talk. You know how everybody know locker room talk. Stay in the locker room.
What locker room
But
you
you're the
was in?
president. Where your wife? What she got to say about all of this?
She speak no English.
She's fine. She's at home.
Yeah, big.
But Donnie, I heard you didn't have a house and that you was living in hotels.
I own a bunch of them.
But don't, just because you own them don't mean you should be living in them, is
What
it?
happened
Donnie?
to my, what's the name of that thing in Florida?
Mar-a-Lago, whatever. I
What
hear
happened
he's
to that?
staying in Trump Towers.
Oh,
I heard you don't really have
it.
an address these days, Donnie.
Yeah, because he's
2024,
under
I will have
investigation.
Oh, you going right back on over there to D.C., you think?
I hope not.
But I'm about to tell you right now, people like me is going to make sure that you don't get another chance to be president.
I should hope not.
Okay. Your opinion, fake news, but
Oh, fake news
Is
again.
that fake news?
So, what's your opinion on the controversial White Lives Matter movement, Donnie?
White Lives Matter. You talking about with Kanye West?
Absolutely.
you know-
That's my buddy.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's your buddy.
Yeah, we was golfing last week.
You remember he was going to run for president against you, you know?
It's understandable. He told me that. I gave him my blessing, but he's on my team. He's all right.
Oh. So y'all are together with the whole White Lives Matter.
Cause white lives matter.
Not black lives, not Hispanic lives, not Puerto Rican lives, not Indian lives, not Chinese lives, just white lives.
Okay.
No, I'm asking you, is that what you said?
Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me.
Well, you know, Kanye West did that because he wanted to get out of his contract. He was in a bad contract with Adidas. Come to find out.
Well, you know what?
Well, I heard that they dropped
They-
him.
yeah,
So
they
what,
keep
are you going to be supplementing these funds now, Donnie?
No,
that you're
they had to pay to get out of their contract. They was on the news talking about how much money these people gave up to kick Kanye West to the curb.
so they give up quite a few coins.
Yeah, they had to give up some coins.
Right.
Well, did you help him to supplement this business deal?
Yeah, Kanye West is a great business guy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's
So
great.
how come he couldn't stay married?
I say business.
So is he like you in the department?
I'm married.
How
Very
many-
much so.
Yeah, but you know, this ain't your first rodeo, Donnie.
Well, I'm well seasoned.
Yeah,
As you can tell, me and the sun get a lot of season.
sure enough.
Oh, that's your son? No, that's
No,
the.
the sun. Me, that's how I get the nice complexions.
Yeah, the sun has-
Oh, so
They
y'all
quite
get
well.
y'all get along. It look like you're a little burn. Look at the little orange.
What?
No.
Excuse me. You know you got that shoot to do. Yes, indeed.
Yo,
Thank
that's
you,
the
Jackie.
show. This is it. I ain't got no more. Everything I thought I was doing tonight just flew out the window.
Why? What else going on? What is she talking about?
Nah,
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
I mean, you got.
Oh, y'all done?
yeah.
Yeah, like you just took over. Oh, so Donnie, you know that the Philadelphia Eagles are they're undefeated. In my understanding, you happen to be a New Orleans Saints fan. Is that a fact? Don't look like y'all winning much these days. I hope that's not going to be a reflection of your political campaign.
Oh, no. Just like Saints always win.
Oh, really?
Even when we don't win on the scoreboard, we still win.
So that means you going to be winning to you, and your ass won't be in the White House. That's what it sounds like.
We shall see.
We shall see.
Boy, this
Make
is-
sure y'all vote for me.
No, don't vote.
I'll tell you what. If it's between Sleepy Joe and Donnie, y'all please vote for Sleepy Joe. Because, you know, we'll get somebody with a teleprompter to
Sleepy-
just tell him to read.
I'm going to win because Sleepy Joe will sleep straight through the debate.
He will not.
He will not.
Yeah.
Y'all see y'all sleeping on Sleepy Joe. That's what y'all
Uh-oh.
doing.
I think we got a debate going here.
Y'all sleeping on nah. He won fair and square. I don't give a damn if you don't believe he did or didn't.
What you got to say about that, Donnie?
Okay, the voters spoke
It's the
loud
sugar
and
coffee
clear.
for me.
It's the who?
Okay, the voters spoke. The
That's,
people.
that looks like
spoke.
it's a new toupee you got there.
Yeah.
No, it's my natural hair. That's my natural hair. My natural hair.
Donnie.
My natural hair.
Now you know you lying.
It's all me.
It's all you. Ooh, we Lord.
good.
Mm.
Cheers.
Tastes like water.
I ain't sitting up there a long time.
Not good.
Wait, there's some more in the cup there. Go ahead on,
So,
Cleo.
I know. Do you like my
I don't know.
Yes.
my giddy up?
Yes. Is that Roman?
That's Cleopatra.
Oh, Cleopatra. Okay. So
Get
it's like
your
a
people
Roman-
together. I know you're not
Roman
really.
Empire.
I know you're not really familiar with black people in our history. So make sure.
Yes,
you get
yes.
it
I
together.
got two favorite black players. I got on hand right now.
Well,
Two of my
also,
best
I
friends are
heard you
favorite.
pardoned Lil Wayne. So is that your buddy too?
Yeah, that's my buddy. Me and Lil Wayne get down.
You listen to his music?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You listen to Lil Wayne music?
Name one of his albums.
I got something for you. Hey Alexa, play music by Lil Wayne.
But you gonna dance?
Here's some music by Lil Wayne on Amazon Music.
I'm trying to know it.
Oh Jesus, that was.
Don't you shake too fast, your hair might come out.
He
You're not
performed
even-
every time. He always come to my house at the Trump Palace.
What's the knee slap, Johnny?
Oh, you got to be in rhythm. So you got to have some rhythm.
Alexa, next song.
Nah, I knew that song a little bit.
Oh, do you?
But we're not here to talk about me. I come to talk
turn the music
about
off.
you.
Because see the thing,
your
Alexa,
topics.
turn the music off. This girl hardhead. Alexa, girl, turn the music off. That thing don't listen for nothing. But
See, that's
listen,
why.
you don't know Lil Wayne and you don't know his music, so you're a liar now.
I could call him up now.
Call him.
The police security got my phone right now, but I could call him.
Oh, Lisa, you know you broke. You can't afford no police security.
I'm the ex-president. Of course I'm not broke.
No, formal.
I'm the former president that got bamboozled.
Impeached.
Oh,
And
bamboozled.
bamboozled.
Yeah, I got robbed of my electoral. So I'm coming back in 2024 and run again.
Okay,
I
cool.
hope not.
Me and Herschel.
Do you? Why you keep attaching yourself to Herschel? He's a hot mess.
No, Herschel's one of my black friends I have.
So, also, you a big supporter of getting rid of abortions, are you?
Well, I don't know. You know, I do a lot of ripping and
Are
running.
you
so.
backpedaling over there, Donnie?
You say you backpedal a bit.
No, I don't backpedal. I don't backpedal.
So, are you a supporter of getting rid of and ridding of abortions no matter what?
Well, I don't know. What the stats say? What do y'all fake news say about it?
No, we ain't asking about no fake news. Why we gotta ask about fake news when we got
Listen,
your
I
orange
came here-
ass
I
sitting
came
right
here-
here?
I came here to talk about your current events, whatever you got going on.
You are the current event.
Right now,
right?
we ain't talking about talking about election 2024, November 8th. Vote.
Oh, y'all got to excuse me. I think this is the funniest
So, if you had to give us some advice about being wealthy, I mean, you are like one of the richest men in the world, so they say. What would you say?
I'm listening.
Trust your gut and vote for me.
That's it.
Excuse me. Let me give y'all a bit of information. Please make sure y'all fill out y'all voting registration cards correctly. Make sure you have all your dates, all your bubbles. Make sure you don't use different color inks. They tell you either blue or black. Make sure you use blue or black ink, not pencil. Okay? So your votes can be counted. It's
Are you
imperative.
going to end up with this clown in office again?
We don't. No. Please, 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 please make sure you fill out your information correctly so every vote, every black vote, every vote in period, black, blue, brown, green, orange, I don't care what color you are. Make sure you fill out your voting registration cards and stuff correctly. Your early voters, make sure you fill out all your information correctly in order for your vote to be counted. It's
And
imperative.
absolutely remember your vote not just count in far as numbers, but your vote actually matters and it really do count.
It does.
If you want to see a change in your community, I hear a lot of people say, I voted and then nothing changed. Well, if you voted and nobody else on your side of the street, the other side of the street, around the corner, you sprinkle here and there, you got a whole community of people and maybe you've had maybe 200 people to vote, but you have a community of maybe 7,000 or 8,000. No, I wouldn't feel like my vote counted either. But it's unification. We have to figure out amongst us how we can get out of that mindset, that concept of crabs in a barrel. Like, we don't want to see one person get out. We don't want to help do this because, this and that and the third, that's not my kid. That's not my problem. But it is. It's all of our problems. And the only way that we can change it is that we change our verbiage and we change our behavior and we do something different. You want to see your kids get better schools, more books and computers and after school programs and better lunch programs and better and accessible to what they call it, summer camps and reading programs and things that's math and science, and you want to see them be able to have the same kinds of opportunities as you say, across the tracks where the white kids go, they get all of that stuff. They get all of that stuff. Where they voting?
Yes, they are.
Damn it.
Your voting counts.
They voted every election. They vote for judges and
Mayors,
treasurers and they just, if you say vote, they lining up. So if we start to just unify ourselves and find our own purpose, we can make a difference. But saying my vote don't count or I don't see the difference in my vote, now I'm not going to say this is going to be an overnight transition and everybody going to rally up and start clapping hands like we in the days of Martin Luther King. That is not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is if you don't get out and vote, then I don't want to hear your complaints. You should keep your mouth closed because you didn't exercise the most important right that our ancestors fought for us to have, and that is the right to vote. Like, we sit here and we having fun and that kind of stuff, but it is really, really important that we stop this whole dog chasing the tail or the clinical definition of insanity, doing the same thing and expecting a different result. You keep not voting and you keep expecting things to change, they're not going to change.
And see, this is the thing. And right now, your vote do matters, your vote do count. You have a Democratic president, but if you have a Republican House, none of the bills that matter to us will get passed. It's imperative, if you are a Democrat, that you get out and vote democratically because it's going to be a stalemate. Like in Philadelphia, they're saying that this Dr. Oz and this Friedman, all right, that is the game changer. That is, you need to, if you're Democratic, you really need to get out and vote. That would give your Democratic president the power that he needs to put the laws into place that will help everybody.
Oh, and also when we start talking about voting, let's not forget the end of the year is coming. We're going to start seeing these census papers coming out.
And it's important that you fill them out.
If you don't fill out those papers, they're not coming around and saying, that's 5,000 people live in that neighborhood. But if 2,000 or 500 or 200 turn in census papers, so that's the only people that get counted. And unfortunately, that's not enough to get something moving
the census
in any community. So
the census, the reason why they go around and do the census, that will dictate how much money the federal government will give your community to help you with the programs that is necessary for your community. But if you don't fill out the census program, the money that is allocated to your community or to your state depends on your census. That is the reason why it is imperative that you fill out your census paper. Make sure you fill it out. Make sure you mail it back. Okay?
Absolutely.
Because that allocates the money that your government gets in order to start these programs. You're wondering why your pools and stuff closed over the summer, or you don't have the programs like day camp and stuff like this. It's because you didn't fill out the census papers.
Also, it doesn't just affect the kids, it affects everyone. Women health clinics, for having things available, primary care for those that may not be insured, where it goes on your income base. If you don't have any income or very low income base or whatever the case may be, you can get help. You can go and get your lungs checked and your breast checked, and for men your prostate checked and all of those things. I don't want to get my prostate checked and I don't want nobody putting their finger in my butt. Cut it out. Put your big boy drawers on and go get that prostate check and stop acting like a donkey, because it's important. Because whether you believe it or not, prostate cancer is #1 amongst African American men, and they succumb to it because they don't be vigilant about their health, get their prostate checked, and now you in stage 4 of cancer, or you could have prevented it from even being whatever it turned out to be if you would have been vigilant, if you would have been resourceful, if you would have been responsible about your health. Because it's like, okay, is it gonna cost $100 to get the prostate check, or $100,000
To treat it.
to treat the cancer?
And a lot of times it goes on, you really have to be diligent. You really have to be open-minded to the preventive health. Preventive health is there for a reason. It's just like prostate checks for men, breast mammograms for women. You have to be, you are your own self-advocate.
Excuse me, Donnie, is you flirting with me?
Oh, no. Fake news.
No, now we talking about fake news again.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen.
My hair is in my eyes.
Yeah, I bet they are.
Oh, and also listen, before we go any further, I just want to tell y'all, because I don't want you to think like, oh, it's easy for you to say that go do this or go do that, or it's affect this way, affect that way. Oh, you live in the burbs, you doing this, you doing that. Check this out. Didn't always live in the burbs.
No,
My kids lived in Philadelphia, in inner city, and I know all about the challenges from one thing to another. I'm not saying that I know what your challenge is. I just want you to know that I can relate, because I've also experienced a lot of those challenges. But I do know this much. It was so important to me that my kids was afforded the best education that I can give them, and that I could get them in the best neighborhood that my money could afford for them. And you want to stop seeing your neighborhoods go to the rich people and they pushing you out, and your kids don't have and you don't have, and opportunities are changing. You have to vote. You have to exercise your right. You have to use your voice. You have to reach out to those people. That's your congressmen, your senators, your city councilmen. You have to reach out to those people. If you have to be a nuisance, call them every day. Send them emails. Trust me. Call on the phone. Hey! Same person. So until you get what it is that you're trying to get, unification between all of us can make a difference. We are losing our children to violence. We are losing our black men out here to violence. We are losing our black women and our young girls to violence, to sexual exploitation. And if y'all want to see things change, the change got to start with you. You can't say the president ain't changing nothing, or the White House ain't changing nothing. You're not changing nothing either. Be a voice. Be some support. Help our young girls. If you know that you see somebody out, one of them girls out there, maybe they ain't quite right. Listen, it's all about the delivery and approach. You can pull them off to the side and talk to them and encourage them and let them know there's another way other than that way. You don't have to use your body to get what you want. You don't have to do all of these things, but we're losing our battle. People are saying, oh, this generation is gone. Generation X, the millennials. You can call it what you want. You can call it whatever you want. But at the end of the day, we all have a responsibility. We all have to take accountability. Yeah, it's gonna happen overnight? Nah, it's not. But can it happen? Yes, it can. But it starts with you. It starts with me. Not you, Donnie. Not you.
Why not? Why not?
Not you, Donnie. Because we your antics they're insulting. Because let me just tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what I do like about you. Because there are some things I like about you. I like the fact that your ass is transparent. I know what I'm getting with you. A hot mess, but at least I know what hot mess I'm getting. Unlike some of these other ones, you don't know what you up against. But I'm just gonna tell you downright, Barack Obama was the best president in lifetime.
Fake news.
Barack Obama was
Barack
the man.
Obama caused all this problem we got
No,
going
he didn't.
on
No,
now.
he don't lie on Barack Obama. No, he didn't. This is your mess that
Not
you
my
create.
mess.
Yeah.
Not
Yes, it is. It's
We
your mess.
lowered the
and you-
gas. I lowered the
Syria.
gas, the
No,
oil.
Donnie.
Everything
Donnie.
was great.
Syria. How many babies died?
I stepped across the
Donnie.
North
Donnie.
Korean, the
You said
South
on
Korea
top.
border.
Donnie. Syria. How many of them babies died?
That's of course people die. I don't have a count for that. Fake
Do you
news.
take account?
That is not fake news.
Yeah, CNN always come with these stories and stuff like that.
Oh no.
That's CNN,
That is not fake news.
Fox
People
News know
really-
what's going on.
So I guess it's fake news. Did anybody hear about the lady? I think it was over in Texas that locked up her twins in a room. She had them zip tied by the hands and shackled by the ankles, and she was dating a man. They had 5 kids, but she took her own biological children and locked them up in a room and starved them, while she was 40 something. He was in his 20s, and he had 5 kids.
Texas?
And they was on their way to Louisiana.
For what?
I don't know if they was fleeing or what, but see, them kids got loose.
They should have got loose.
They got loose and they went knocking on door after door after door after door until somebody got them some help. Had nearly
think I
starved
saw
them to
that.
death. And it was, so Donnie, is that fake news?
No.
Is it fake news where those 4 nurses got killed over there in Texas?
What for
Texas.
nurses?
Yeah, they had 4 nurses got shot and killed over there in Texas. Is that fake news?
Did you just have a mass shooting at a high school?
I don't know, Donnie. I mean, you should be keeping up with the news.
I mean, I'm not the president right now. They kicked me out. They robbed me of my presidency. I mean, I'm watching just like you guys are watching, I gotta cipher through what's real and what's not.
I can't even take you seriously at this point. It's the orange and the blonde that's got me.
I'm telling you. It's just got my eyesight all crossed up. I'm almost cross-eyed over here.
Oh man, this has been an
I give
amazing
you the
night.
address to where I get my tanning and done.
I'll pass.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, help us.
I want to thank y'all for always tuning in and supporting us here in the She Shack. We have a great time. We bring messages. We not just trying to be like, preaching to the choir or whatever like that. We put our actions where our mouths are. And with that being said, I do want to just point out that I have reached out to several different representatives in higher places to deal with some of the issues that we're talking about here right today. I have reached out to Philadelphia Housing Authority and Baltimore Housing Authority Director and the Center for Violence Prevention so that we can sit down and have a discussion. So we can talk about what we can do to stop this violence or even try to prevent any more from carrying on. And additionally, to talk about gentrification and how it has affected our people in the community, how it has increased the number of families we see that are homeless, and the economic impact that it has had all across America. So don't think we just sitting here busting gums and making jokes, because it's all in fun, but in all honesty, something has to be done because I have a grandson that's going to grow up in this world, and my children are going to be having children, and your children are going to be having children, and if you have babies, they're going to be growing up, and if you have aging parents, they have to be in this world too. And guess what? Every single thing that goes on even affects them. We keep thinking that, oh, Social Security gonna be and Social Security gonna be, but let me tell you something about the tricks and the trades of that Social Security. It's all set up, and it's all not set up for your good. So with that being said, those things that these economic impacts and the residual effects, it affects everybody. Every single person. And I know that the She Shack is a small platform, but this girl got a big old mouth and a big old heart and a large determination to be able to get voices heard, do everything I can. One person can start a movement. One person can start a movement. And if I have to be the chosen one, I'll do it, but they better get ready because sis coming with her nails, her 6-inch heels, and stomping through. So with that being said, guys, I thank y'all so much for tuning in to the She Shack. And if you haven't had an opportunity, go follow us on Conversations with A Queen on YouTube. And then we're also Conversations with A Queen on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, and I'm telling y'all have just moved me in an amazing way. The views have continuously grown, the friend requests have continuously grown, and I appreciate y'all. But what I need you to do is make sure that when you go and you watching these and you like these videos, like them on YouTube and subscribe, because the more you do that, the more people get to see us. We get to reach out to more people. Our impact become greater. But the only way that we can do that is with your help. Now, if you my people and you want to be with me, then follow me and help me. Even if you're not my people, just help me anyway. But I'm only talking to my people for real. So if you're feeling some type of way, I really don't care.
But at the end
and I'm not talking about color when I'm talking about people. I'm talking about people who these issues matter to. If you a parent or you a grandparent or you an aging adult, these issues should matter to you. They should matter to you.
But
so
more
that's what
importantly,
we're going to be bringing from the She Shack.
This is vote season. Please get out and vote. And when you do go vote, make sure you have the correct identification. Make sure that your ID are up to date and not expired.
And don't be going up there looking all crazy and you got an identification from 15 years ago talking about, well, this is me and I live here now. Cut that foolishness. If you can't get into a nightclub with a 15-year-old ID, your behind ain't going to be able to go vote with it. So get your stuff together, people. Get it together and make sure that you represent well.
Or you have somebody like me in office in 2 years.
Well,
please
vote.
Please vote.
Please vote.
Please.
And this election is so important. Like, it's really, really, really important. Like, we talking about money, budgeting, monies and taxes and all of these things. You think it's tough now when you going out there to the stores and your food bill has already doubled or might be tripled. You'll say, oh, it's not affecting me. It is affecting you. It doesn't matter if you on a fixed income. It doesn't matter if you currently receiving public assistance. It does not matter what level you are. It is affecting you. Not only is it affecting you, it is affecting the loved ones and all the people around you. So get out, rock your vote, show them what you working with. And
Absolutely.
get this one right here. Let him be accountable for some of his stuff. If you a Donald Trump fan, hey, I'm not mad at you. I'm not even telling you who to vote for. I'm just telling you to go and vote. If we got to go toe to toe, you vote for yours and I vote for mine, I'm up for the fight. Are you? Because I'm ready.
Oh, Lord. All right, Donnie. Any last words before you die?
Conversations with me, A Queen, here in the She Shack. Thank y'all so much. I really and truly appreciate your support. Thank you for pushing me and pushing me and pushing me and encouraging me. And those people that's constantly in my ear and that's constantly cheering for me and that's been with me from day number one. You know who you are. Have been here with me from day number one and have been pushing and encouraging me, telling me to get past the momentum. You got to get to the consistency. You got to keep going and keep going. You got to keep showing up for you. That's the same message I'm giving back. Keep showing up for you. Show up and show out. Show up at those polls. Put your money where your mouth is. And right now, your money is that vote. Okay?
Absolutely.
I love y'all.
I love you guys.
I love y'all
It's been
so
real.
much.
It's really been
This has
real.
been so much fun. With that being said, I'm going to let Lotto, I don't have rights to this song, but
Before
I'm going
you
to let
let
Lotto take
come,
me out.
Okay, wait.
I gotta leave with my presidential music. I'm sorry.
Okay. Donald is about to exit the scene. Oh, Lord.
Thank you.
Y'all have to forgive me.
I'm telling you, this is going to be one of the most classic She Shacks ever.
Oh, Lord.
Orange, blonde wig. I'm going to be taking pictures. I'll be posting this out over social media. It has been an amazing time here in the She Shack. I love y'all so much for tuning in and supporting everybody that hang in there with us and be like, yo, what in the world they got going on? Following all with our shenanigans. But you can see the love that pours out every single Tuesday night. And I thank y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Hey, don't forget to support. Don't forget to show a little bit of love.
Thank you guys
And
for
with that
tuning
being
in.
said, I'm going to pop my drink. I'm going to play my lotto because if nothing else, I'm a queen.
Hello.
Hello.
Cheers.
Alexa, play I'm a Queen by Lotto.
Queen by Lotto on Amazon Music.
Here you come, guys.
Queen, I'm a queen, all eyes on me. I'm a queen, I'm a queen, I'm a queen, all eyes on me. I'm a queen, I'm a queen.
Hey, it's a party in the She Shack.